So,
Hey, I'm Coco from Coco Lowe, and we're here with Melanie Fiona, the most amazing singing talent to come out of Lowe. And we brought her a little Coco Lowe present.
I'm very excited. I love getting presents. Thank you, guys.
You can open it.
Can I open it now? Okay, I'm going to try to do this swiftly.
Boom, boom. Yeah, it's a handmade Coco Lowe bow tie necklace.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm going to wear it right now. Can I wear it right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, tell me if I'm doing this correctly.
You got it.
This way. I want the bows.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, thank you, guys. That's beautiful. Turn it that way.
So cute.
And work.
Yeah.
And everybody knows I actually love bows because I feel like my album is kind of like a thing that ties things together. So do bows. Perfect. Awesome.
It's so perfect. It's all
Great.
coming together. So I think we're only going to ask you a couple questions.
Cool.
And one of the most important questions, I think, to our readers, because they're all young women trying to find themselves, I think, right now. And one thing, I love your music, and I was wondering, what could you tell our readers that they could do if they wanted to get into the music industry? Like, where would they start? What did you do to start?
Well, I think what's most important, first of all, is that you have to know what it is that you want to do. I mean, I think when I was around high school, I mean, I know I've loved music my whole life, but it was in high school I really started doing the whole identity searching thing. What is it that makes me different from other people? What is it that I'm naturally good at, that my gift is? What is my calling? And so, I really knew that I wanted to explore doing music. So I started getting involved in the music industry, writing, working with people locally in Toronto. And really, I fell in love with the creative side of music as opposed to just the singing side of it. So shortly after I stopped working with some people up here, I met my executive producer, and she's based out of LA. And I kind of just packed up and left. Fortunately for me, she's a woman.
Exactly.
So it was great that I was, I didn't run off with some crazy man. Yeah. But she was a woman, and she was educated and beautiful and strong and respected in the industry, and very, very brilliant. And so it was a great role model for me to have to really get my feet wet. And I had to really go through a lot of things that really tested my character, put me in positions where people tried to tell me what type of artist I should be, what type of female I should be. And I kind of always felt like my gut was always the way to go. So I always believe that you keep good people around you, people that trust you and genuinely have your best interests at heart, and always listen to your gut, because I feel like when you know yourself and you know you're a good person and your intentions are innocent and nothing positive but positive, then, when something doesn't feel right, And my thing is that I never do anything that I know if I have to lie down at the end of the day and I lie down in my bed and I really have to cringe at the thought of something that I did, that I knew it wasn't something that actually sat well with me and the type of person that I was. So don't compromise yourself. Do not compromise yourself. People. It is okay to be exactly who you are, and I experienced that firsthand because of the type of music that I do. It's soulful music, it's classic music, it's real singing, and it's mature, and it's from a woman's perspective. And I think that some people in the industry wanted to see me half naked running around, being more of a gimmick than a talent. Yeah. And I had to fight against that. And I'm proud that I stuck to my guns, because I really feel like the more you insist on telling people who you are, the less they will try to change you.
Right, and it's inspiring to young women to know that you can actually do it. You can make it on your own terms. It might not be exactly the way you thought it was going to be packaged. It might take more time, but then you're knowledgeable. You know your game, and nobody's going to tell you how to do it or what to do it or what you should wear.
No.
And you can, what I find in your video too is that you exude sexuality, but not in a dirty way. Like, you do it in a way that makes people feel like, oh, I can be sexy and classy at the same time.
Absolutely.
I can be fashionable without wearing a thong and shaking it.
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
And your song is sexual, but in a beautiful way that I think that women want to be. So
thank you. I think that the record Give It To Me Right. I feel like what I love about it is people will interpret it however they want. And I feel like with the motto, Give It To Me Right, it's so no nonsense. It's so sure of yourself. You know what you want. And I felt like as a woman, for it to be my first single, I was really empowered by it. And so when I found out it was going to be the first single, I was really, really excited. Yeah. And I felt like, women and men, I mean, it doesn't matter, but, for the women, I feel like, you know, it's a great motto to just live your life by, and it really empowers you, makes you feel strong, makes me feel strong. And I just hope that, you know, women across the board, they'll use that motto in their jobs, their friendships, their relationships, whatever it is. You know, to make sure that they're not settling for anything less than what they deserve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So do we. Give it to me right.
Or don't give it to me.
Oh. Or don't give it to me at all.
Or don't.
Just
Okay.
keep on walking. See you later. But thank you.
No, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
you.
And thank you for my necklace.
Yay.
Shout outs to Coco Lowe. Thanks, guys.